All right, y'all. So there are deliveries taking place right now in the night hour, which is why God has recently been saying to be on night watch. Okay. And there is a removal, a release. There are like literal deliverance is taking place. You might be feeling the physical effects of that: stomach pain, burping a lot, like discomfort. There is a removal and a release. God's fire, consuming fire, is consuming these things that have been preventing some promises from coming to pass in your life. And there are some spirits that have been involved in this, that God is coming in and he's removing and releasing those spirits off of you, off of your womb, off of you. Those spirits could look like a perversion spirit, the octopus type spirit that has been consuming the mind, right? Wrapped its, it has like 8 tentacles on it, right? It can wrap itself around your mind. It can wrap itself around your eye. It can blind you. It can, there's so many, just research this particular spirit, but it has to do with like manipulation and stuff. Then you have like the spirit of perversion that's also manipulative. There's like a Jezebel spirit. There's a Leviathan spirit. I think the octopus spirit is connected to Leviathan. So definitely look into those things, but there was a release. God is releasing those things that have been attached, that have been preventing you from seeing things. You have been given a revelation from God about these promises, and the thing is, you've only been getting half the truth, because the enemy has been working hard through these spirits to weave this web of lies. So it's like you've been given the truth, the full truth from God, but then the enemy has twisted half of that truth through the manipulation and such of these spirits. Okay. And so these two deliveries, one of them is leading to relaxation, restoration, renewal, all of the R's, remember? It's leading to that, right? The other delivery is leading to a wealth and royalty. So it's like, let me just explain. So yesterday I had gotten 2 deliveries, okay? I had gotten relax and restore. Oh, sorry. Magnesium. Magnesium was one of the things that I got delivered to the house. God has been speaking heavily this past week, and multiple words I've released about relaxation, restoration, renewal, all of the R's, right? The transformation that's taking place. There is transformation that's been taking place, but the enemy has been blinding a lot of us with half truth and half lies. So we've been thinking we've only been receiving half of the revelation, right? But again, God is going in and he's removing, he's consuming with his, all consuming fire. He's burning up this web of lies. And so he's exposing the truth and the lies in this time. And so whatever this first delivery that's taking place is going to bring relaxation, restoration, renewal, all of those things. The second was my daughter picked out a birthday outfit on Amazon that also got delivered yesterday with the magnesium. There's 2 deliveries. This birthday girl outfit she wanted in purple. Purple represents wealth and royalty. Okay. This is birthday. And it says birthday girl on it. So this second delivery okay, the deliverance is going to lead to a changing of garments, okay, from rags to riches. So whatever's been held up, okay, inheritance, you've kind of been stuck in this place of the old, is being removed. There's going to be a shift when this deliverance takes place. There's a shift from rags to riches, from being stuck in this place of poverty, of whatever, this poverty mindset, this place of lack, this place of just being stuck there, is going to shift you into the palace, into wealth, into royalty, into all of those things. God is clothing you. There's a changing of garments. Okay, so the two deliverances that are taking place, or the deliverances that are taking place, are leading you to two deliveries. So it's a stepping into wealth and royalty, a changing of garments, and stepping into relaxation, restoration, a place that you can rest, a renewal, right? Relief was another one. Okay, it's going to bring you relief. And so there's a recovery of sight happening. I keep getting that left and right. And so things that you have not been able to see. God, again, you need to be in a consecrated state right now and seeking only Him. Do not turn to any YouTube videos, any TikTok videos, any of that stuff, because the enemy for a long time now has been using those things, okay? So for example, you might get all this revelation from God, you'll gain clarity, you'll have a sense of peace, you know that you know what God said. Then like within hours or like days, you're scrolling through TikTok and now there's video after video after video that starts to contradict what God had just gave you peace about. And you're grabbing onto these words. It's like the enemy's throwing bait. He's baiting you, right? And you're biting the bait. And then you get pulled into this place of confusion, anger, bitterness, resentment. I think I said confusion, right? And then you're like, God, what did you really say? Am I being deceived? Like, it throws you into this whole spiral thing, because it sounds like it could be true. It could relate to you, but that's where it comes in, where the enemy has been giving you half truth, half lies. And you haven't, and the whole time, the revelation, you've had it in your hands. You've had it in your hands the whole time. God has been giving you that full revelation. But the enemy has been twisting a half of it. Okay. And so right now, seek God for clarity. He's pouring it out right now. He's pouring out revelation right now. He's exposing the truth and the lies. And he needs you to be in a consecrated state, because he's pouring out that revelation, right? And he's exposing the enemy. He's consuming these spirits. These spirits are being released and removed off of you, off of your promise right now in this time. And chances are this is for you. The enemy has been deceiving you in such a way that you don't even know what season you're in. You're actually in your season of elevation. You're stepping into your promises right now in this time. But the enemy has been trying to keep you from seeing that and recognizing and being able to discern the season that you're in, because he's been over here throwing these lies to bait you, right? He's been manipulating your feelings and everything. But so you may not even, like, you're in a season that you don't even know that you're stepping into. And it's because he wants you to be out of alignment so that you're not ready to walk into it. You're not prepared. Okay. But it is time. You're about to be flying first class right into paradise. It's time to rejoice. Okay. You need to, there is a delivery happening, multiple deliveries. And there's new beginnings, okay, that you're stepping into. And this time it's a secured beginning. Like this time This time, okay, so my coffee, I got revelation through my coffee this morning, all right? So, when I first went to get my coffee, it was weak, it was watered down, it did not taste good. So I took it back and I was like, I want this remade, okay? When it was remade, it is now bold, it is now strong, and it leaves a good taste in my mouth. So you've been on this arc, again, you've been on this arc, and meanwhile, God has been outside of this arc creating this flooding out all of the old, all right? Because you've been on this arc, you haven't been able to see that. The enemy has been manipulating and taking advantage of the circumstances of you being on this arc and not being able to see things, okay? What's happening on the other end. But God wants you to know that he is a craftsman, a master workman, a skilled architect, okay? He's been over here creating, designing, doing what he does best. You just haven't been able to see it because you've been placed on this arc while these things are happening. And the thing is, the flood is over, okay? God is bucketing out the water. The water is starting to recede. And he's saying that this time, when you step out into these new beginnings, it's going to be safe. It's going to be secure. The old foundation you were standing on, your old journey, all of the old, it was weak, it was watered down, it did not taste good, it didn't leave a good taste in your mouth. But he's promising you that this time it is good. This time, you're on a strong, secured foundation, and it's going to leave a good taste in your mouth, right? It's going to taste good. It's no longer weak and watered down. This time it's built on him. He has been doing this work that you haven't been able to see. The enemy's been manipulating you into believing that nothing's been happening. All these. And here's the thing. You might have even believed something for a long time that wasn't even true. You might have believed something that just wasn't giving you peace. It was not giving you rest. It was something that might have been stressing you, making you feel some type of way, making you feel angry, and it was kind of pulling you out of alignment, like making you feel like you don't even want this thing anymore. And sometimes when you constantly give yourself over to the enemy like that, you're basically, when you believe the enemy's lies, you're allowing him to come into your intimate place, and you're sleeping with the enemy, essentially, right? That could even go for people who are in being controlled or manipulated by a spirit of lust. So if you're lusting after something, you're allowing the enemy into your intimate place, literally, and sleeping with the enemy. Okay? And so when you do that, God will hand you over to a reprobate mind, right? And so maybe there's lies that you just kept believing over what God was telling you, and he handed you over to it, and he let you believe it, right? But in this time, he's now trying to cleanse those things out of you. If there's anger, he's trying to cleanse it out of you right now. He's trying, and it doesn't always feel good, because when God cleanses you, he triggers you. And triggering things that hurt, that don't feel good, right? You tend to sometimes maybe want to run from it. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to feel it. You try to run from it. But he's like, you need to submit to this cleansing process, because I'm about to place these things in front of you. I'm bringing them to you. These promises are coming to you, and you have to be ready, because if you're not ready, you can taint the new that he's bringing you into. So it's very important for you to be taking time right now in this time, okay? Seeking him for guidance, for clarity, for wisdom, for truth. Asking him to show you what it is you've been missing. Ask him to show you the full truth. Show you where the enemy has come in and manipulated you and spoke lies. Tell him to expose the lies to you. Open your eyes, okay? So that you can receive that revelation and that clarity, and you can start to cleanse yourself. Start to cleanse yourself. If he places you in a position that triggers you, submit to the process, allow it to happen, because he's purging these things out of you. Because when he brings you into this new beginning, because it's here, when you step into it, you cannot bring the old with you, because it will taint it, and you can mess up all of the work that God has been doing behind the scenes that you have not been able to see. Okay? So, yeah. Some of you may have been in a place of rejecting the revelation that God has been trying to give you. You've been rejecting it because you've been in a place of manipulation and lies from the enemy, believing the lies of the enemy. Okay. So God has maybe been trying to show you a particular thing. He's been trying to show you, like, look, this is the time that you're in. But because the lies that you've been consumed with, the enemy has webbed this, you've just been stuck in this web of lies. You have no idea that you're even rejecting a particular thing, right? That God's been trying to tell you. Because the enemy has been over here feeding you these lies. All right. So it's your time. It is your birthday. You're birthing those things that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. You're birthing promises right now. But the enemy has tried to keep you out of alignment with that. Okay. And take this back to God, because everybody's deliveries are different right now. You could be birthing one promise. You could be birthing two promises. You could be birthing three triplets, right? Only you and God will know what that is. So go sit with him, go seek him, stay in a consecrated state right now. Stay in a place of worship, stay in a place of seeking out God. Keep bucketing out the distractions, because God, they're coming. Like the last few days, every single time I have tried to sit down and write down notes, sit down and even read the notes that I've written to try to comprehend them and to seek God, I've got distraction after distraction after distraction after distraction. And I'm like, my God. My friend, even last night, she was like, girl, it sounds like a war zone in your house. She's like, I can't even hear myself talking. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, it's so bad. So pray against distractions. Pray against it. Command all those things to go, right? And just get in this place, because here's what's happening. Okay. I got this yesterday, 6:43. To pack up, to prepare for departure, to remove baggage, to take up carriages. The act of making the final concrete preparations that precede a journey, gathering belongings, arranging provisions, and putting everything in order so that traveling can begin. That's what God is doing in this time. He is, and then I had gotten Palace and Royal Pavilion. So he is making that, he's transitioning you from lying in wait, Cinderella, like sitting in this place, right? This temporary holding space. He's transitioning you from, he's putting together these last minute preparations. He's cleansing things. He cannot serve you this course on dirty dishes. He's cleaning the dishes. He's cleaning you up, because this thing that he's about to serve you, these things he's about to serve you on this plate at your prepared table, he cannot do that with dirty dishes. So he's cleaning up the dishes, but you have to submit to the process and really be seeking him in this time. Because ready or not, here it comes. You're about to be traveling into all that he has for you. Okay. You need to be gathering your belongings. You need to be preparing in this time, preparing in the way that he calls you to prepare. Because you're about to depart. You're about to move. You're about to be moving. You're about to be flying. You're about to be moving. And you need to be preparing, removing baggage, cleaning up things. Okay. Because you're about to be moving into the palace, transitioning into the palace. Okay. So there's that. So Go seek God on the revelation that you've been missing. He's going to be showing you those pieces. He's going to be piecing the puzzle together, exposing the truth and the lies. But you have to be seeking Him and Him only. If you have a prophetic friend that also receives revelation, maybe go to them. But other than that, don't even go to them for answers. Just, only seek God right now. That is, go to your direct source. That is where you're going to get your revelation and such. Know that the enemy has been trying to keep you from knowing the time that you're in. It is your time. Remember, this is the year of Jubilee, okay? Remember that. Keep that in mind. And it's your time. If he's been telling you it's your birthday, it's your birthday. It is your birthday. There is so many births taking place right now. So many people of his people are giving birth and his promises are coming to pass. But the enemy has been trying to keep you out of alignment and in a place of unbelief, confusion, all of those things. Go to the source. And stay in a consecrated state. Stay in position, because he cannot feed you. You cannot eat at your prepared table if you are not in position. If those dishes are not cleaned, you cannot be served that course. You don't want to eat on a dirty plate. It can make you sick. It's gross. It doesn't taste good. You want a nice, clean plate, a nice, clean, prepared dish, okay? That is going to fill you and satisfy you and all of the things, okay? So, yeah. I pray this blesses y'all. Get into position, get into alignment, because it is time. But take that back to God too. Sit with him on all of this and just seek him diligently in this time. Be blessed. If y'all feel led to sow, information's always there in the description box. I thank y'all for the seeds that you do sow. I pray that God bless you guys in return for those seeds. And yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, bye.